alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch coming up. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there.
You got a full count. 3-2.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boo. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Carlos Correa at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Well struck, right field. That's back there. And that one's gone. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Elliot Ramos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And now the lefty. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're back here in Lone Depot Park. Our starting pitcher in this one, Seth Lugo.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Pulls that one foul. Tatis waits. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
This one in the air. Correa is there. Snags it for the second out. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Juan Soto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That's a little bit low. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. And the batter now, Darryl Hernandez. Well struck left field. That one opts against the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Here's Alex Kirilloff. Fought off foul.
Here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, would be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Number 93 at the plate and takes high there. Right through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. In there at the knees. And that is strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Man at second. That's in there for a 2-0.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that is that. Bottom of the second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there. On its way and out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Manny Machado. And ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls, but because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Wouldn't chase that time. One out, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Started to swing, held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Castro hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the left fielder, Austin Martin.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
Ball one, no
And
strike.
that's ball one. Castro gets his lead at first with nobody out. That clips the zone. Strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nobody out. Runner at first. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here comes Carlos Correa. He's already homered here in this one. Double play ball to second. Over to Puerto. That's one. And that's two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Here's Elliot Ramos. That's towards center. Rodriguez on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Home set for the bottom of the third. At the plate, Austin Wells. The right-hander back to work. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. And a quick out, number one.
Batting done. The shortstop, Puerto.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Smoked on the ground a second. Castro sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And another ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Ketel Marte up next. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. This to third. Machado throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So now the DH spot, Darryl Hernandez. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now here is Alex Kirilloff. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Back to right. And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman. He's 0 for 1.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. To third, handled by Machado. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. On to the bottom. And welcome back to the ballpark. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And the pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
That one way outside. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses way outside. Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Right-hander kick steals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 5th inning coming up. tied at 1. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Christian Vasquez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these players looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And it's through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
And now, Austin Martin, 1 for 2. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. And a swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Vasquez at third. Castro over at first with 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Elliot Ramos. Base hit. 1 runs in. They'll throw to third. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And they get Arenado for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Manny Machado. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Up and in, and it's 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now it's even up. That's down and in. Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle. And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Hit hard, that gets through. Martin returns it to the infield, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. There's a strike. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Machado around third. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Big RBI for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Perdomo. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball 1,
Pitch gets away. Plays the play, and they cut him down. They limit the damage here. But top of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Darrell Hernandez. Pitch. Out to short, Perdomo. Fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the right fielder, Alex Kirilloff. Just missed.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So, bottom of the 6th inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. A line to kick the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And Tatis able to stay alive. That one misses, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Foul ball there. Marte, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Soto stands in here, takes
Count
ball
1-0.
low. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Two outs. In the air, left side. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7. So here's Christian Vasquez. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Brings it in. One up, one down. So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. And there's 2 down.
I believe we talk about how the ball is coming up in the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Martin now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering is down low. In the air, right field. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. Jorge Lopez Lopez gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Machado at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. And Manny gets a piece. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Struck him out swinging. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. That misses the zone. 2 and 2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And a nice inning. Sanchez back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. And it's even up.
1-1.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Now a jump throw to first, and he beats it.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
No outs. Runner at first. And runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Could be extra bases. Here comes the throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right.
Line drive. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
The pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Alex Kirilloff getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. 0-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. So coming into the game now on defense, Ryan Torres. He's He's in at shortstop. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. The pitch. Up and in, and that's ball one. And another ball. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That one lifted to left. Martin hustling after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swung on, belted. Kirilla going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and that is that. It's the back here in Miami. We go to the ninth, and here's the first baseman, number 93.